according to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, ass need to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, young, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pants through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby so below to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yohana. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM.
From west to the depth to the bury me.
Every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawapya Allah and Officer Maskoya.
West to the depth to they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.
Wagwan priest, you good?
What's going on?
Listen, man, I'm hearing you, man. You ISUPK brothers be talking about the Jacobites that was in Scotland were originally black. You man ain't reaching that.
Listen, put that on the TV right there. You'll see it. This is the transportations. If you look right there, it will let you know Robert Adam, brown, William Bow, black, Dogo Campbell, brown complexion, black, brown. I see brown, black, brown, black, brown. This is all the Jacobites that was shipped out of places like Ireland and so forth. This is the transportations.
Right.
So this is giving you the complexion of the Jacobites that was shipped out of these places to Barbados and other islands in the West Indies.
Yo, that's mad. So it's saying what? Robert Adams was a labourer and he was what? Brown faced. William Bell was what? Black, curled hair. Damn. That's deep, man.
Which means what as well? Which also means black people was in Europe. Why? Because they ruled the Dark Ages. So that's why they was in Europe.
You man are cold at history, man. All right, man. Shalom.
So we here at the Cosmopolitan Jazz Festival. I'm here with, if you don't mind saying.
My name's Tony Minviel. I'm a broadcaster. I work for Jazz FM. Also work for Magic Classical as well. I do classical music, all kinds of stuff.
Awesome, awesome. And could you tell me a little bit about, so this is a, celebrating cultural diversity. Could you tell me a little about your cultural background?
I'm originally St. Lucian heritage. My mum and dad came to the UK early 60s, and I was brought up in kind of typical household, and then my father passed away very young. And so my mum made sure that we drunk culture, everything, from classical music to reggae to everything, right? And so I got a job in a record shop when I was 10 years old, and right in the heart of Brixton, so where I grew up. And that took me all around, it's taken me all around the world and back, as far as that's concerned. So.
And so I'm assuming you know kind of about the kind of the history, the origin of jazz, like for example, the Black Pioneers like Buddy Bolden, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, and brothers like that. Yeah. What are your thoughts on, I guess, the inception of jazz and what it now looks like today? I guess the evolution and also kind of how people have taken jazz. I know I spoke to a few people earlier and said that people have taken jazz and tried to box it in.
Yeah, exactly.
But really, it
can't be done.
Exactly.
It's a beast that cannot be boxed.
Right.
And having lived in the US, the home of jazz, and lived in a black city as well, where jazz was paramount, cannot be boxed in. Jazz is not just a music; it's a feeling as well. It's about improvisation, but then again, it isn't. It's about a culture and a history that sits in your genes that created the whole jazz feel. And then, of course, as with everything, it never sits still. It changes. It evolves. And that's what some people, they hold on to the past as far as jazz is concerned. But jazz is a music that I've been supporting since I was very young, and it's always moving forward. Not a lot of people, some people will not agree the way it moves forward. They want it to be as it was then, but actually it's always, you heard Romana Campbell, that's our new wave right there, right? You just watched that. David Austin Gray, all young black musicians that are doing good business at the moment that I've been supporting for many years, so it's good to see.
And just a bit about the history of jazz and how it's been kind of suppressed in the past. So like, for example, in Nazi Germany, Hitler actually banned jazz music. They called it nigger music, and Tartet music, meaning degenerate music. And like, these are one of the propaganda pictures they put
Oh, no,
up.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. And what are your thoughts about that, about how it was suppressed and banned in Germany?
A terrible thing, man. But again, like I said, they were trying to hold us down, man. You know that's never going to happen. Some way it always seeps to the surface. It's a bit in Jurassic Park, right? You ever watch Jurassic Park, right? Where they made all the dinosaurs male or made all the dinosaurs female, so they would never procreate. Actually, they found a way. It always goes through, and it also seeps into all the other cultures without them realizing, and then it will just pop up, manifest itself, and everyone can actually see where it comes from. So yeah, all that nonsense, it's all smoke screens, and we have to stay true to what we believe in. We need to stay true to our heritage. We need to understand where we're actually going, and to do that, we need to understand where everything is coming from. And once you get that balance just right, we will never lose.
Yeah, never. I mean, they've tried many times to wipe black people out with even eugenics and set up the abortion clinics and things like that. Windrush, how they just suppress it every turn.
My brethren's in Atlanta at the moment, the whole of the music scene, and just people in general, what we call po-black folk, we used to call in the South, right? All my brethren's, they're all lying low at the moment. Everyone all thinks they're sleeping. Black people in America are not sleeping, let me assure you.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and a brother or sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, "Yo, Adam, where are you, man? Where are you? Don't mean I can't find you. It means like who is this nigga? Man? Where are you, man? I don't know you."
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Aidya Yahaw. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't. She can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him, and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
With me, had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause the niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
And I'm screaming more fire, more fire. Give him more fire, more fire. I just gotta pray for more fire, more fire. I'm hoping he come with more fire, more fire.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and a brother or a sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro?
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and a brother or a sister is doing wicked,
No sweat. Try to get the last video working, but it didn't work. Maybe 1 second, I'll kill him. 1 second, bro. I'll take it away. 2 seconds, bro.
Okay, come on, bro. All right, no sweat. Shalom with ISUPK, side at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we've been bringing out the truth about the Bible, a true breakdown. The Christianity has been hiding from you and turning the Bible into some mystical book with you know what I'm saying, with an apple that brought forth sin into the world and Christ is God and all these manner of just mythology. All this mythology just really comes from like Greek and just Roman things, how their concepts of God. We've been bringing out the truth about the Bible in the ISUPK since 1969. Tonight is the scripture breakdown class, to make sure you bring all your questions, anything you need broken down, anything you need, you know what I'm saying, if you need general counsel on something, you want to know how to deal with this situation, bring to this class and we'll show you, you know what I'm saying, show you how to deal with the situations that go on in your day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? We'll show you in the Bible, which is the blueprint for all so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. It shows you how to live your life. It shows you how to treat your brother, how to treat your sister, how to treat your mother and father, how to treat your children, and how to operate as a successful nation. You know what I'm saying? Pass it on to
most times, guys.
Yes,
Don't want to play around, bro, man. That's absolutely correct. Yeah, the Bible teach how to love each other, man. How to be a brother, how to be a mother, how to be a sister. We think that we can be a brother or a mother or sister by what? By just instinct, by just love, by the feel this certain way. Nah, man, you need to be taught, man. You need to be taught. What's the precept that says you need to be taught to be a mother and a father and a brother, man? Anyone got it?
Is it? Hold on. I'm trying to think. It's not the one where it's fully things to you, but the is the one where it says the flesh or the spirit fights against the flesh, or that one.
That's a good one, but the one that I want in specific. With Titus 2 and 3, Titus 2 and 3, we let you know that to learn to love your brother, it's not something that's natural, man. People think it's natural. I love my brother, man. But let me tell you something. Gangbangers love their brothers, man. And gangbangers, for the love of their brother, they wear red and they kill other brothers that wear blue. So they don't love all their brothers. They love a few of their brothers, man. They love their brother so much that they'll buy him weed because they think I'm doing him a good deed, man. So I'm going to kill for him. I'm going to kill our brothers for him because I love him so much. In the UPK and the Bible teaches you how to actually love your brother, man. And to love your brother, you can't go back. This feels good. Well, you know, I love my children. I beat them every day. I break their spirit. I just love them because I'm a mother, man. And, you know, I got that bond with them. A lot of black women, a lot of women in general, think that they love their children, man, and they don't. How they're treating them, how they're beating them, and breaking their son's spirit, telling him he's nothing like he's just like his dad, calling their daughters whores, and they'll swear blind that they love their daughters. Swear blind. You can't tell them they love their daughters, man. According to the Bible, you need to be taught how to love your brother, taught how to love your mother, taught how to love your sister, man. I'm gonna prove it to you. Elders, get your head covering, please. Go on.
Book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
All right, so Paul's giving rules to everybody in the school. Written it down. He lets the men know what they should do. Lets the sisters know what they should do. Right about now, he's talking about the aged woman, and he goes, the aged woman shall what?
The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
And these aged women are supposed to act holy, man. Holy just means separate. They're not meant to act like all women in the world. They're not meant to act like women in the world, twerking, naked, giving advice to their daughters about, yeah, man, find yourself a man with some money. And if he ain't good to you, leave him. That's the advice old women give our young women these days, man. Our older woman was not supposed to behave like that. They're meant to behave themselves in holiness, behave themselves separate, different. Come on.
Kind of the one kind. Not false accusers.
Not false accusers.
Not given to much.
Not false accusers. Not a woman talking about, oh, he touched me and he didn't. Not a woman lying on her man. Not a woman calling the police on her man. So how he beat me and he never. All he did was say, listen, you're not using the credit card. That's a false accuser. Someone that tells lies. Come on. Come on. You crashed. No sweat. Habani, can you read off from where it was? I think it was Titus 2 and 3. Oh, you back now, yeah? Slack. You chipped out for a bit. Carry on where you was.
The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior. Not false accusers, not given to much wine.
I'm not drunk all the time, man. Some of these women want to party all day, man. Some of you women are old and it's time to sit down now, man. You're just partying all day. Ain't nothing wrong with some wine. Ain't nothing wrong with partying. But some women just want to party all day, man. I'm not getting onto women. This is the topic at this point is about women. So I'm not a woman hater. I'm not here Andrew Tate. I'm not here. What's the other one with Alban? The one that passed away the other day. Kevin Samuels. I'm not him. I'm just talking about. Yeah, that's the one. I'm talking about the topic at hand. You know what I mean? Not supposed to be drinking all the damn time, man. Come on.
Kind of one kind. Teachers of good things.
And women can teach. Women can teach. The Bible says what? Teachers of good things, man. People say, oh, the UPK don't allow women to teach. We don't allow them to teach what men. We don't allow them to teach like in authority. But women can teach, man. Women can teach their children how to cook. Can teach men the laws, their kids the laws at home. But women can't be in charge. When we say a woman can't teach, I mean what? A woman can't teach a school full of people. She can't teach a congregation full of people. But the Bible clearly says a woman can teach, man. Keep reading.
Kind of one kind. That they may teach the young women to be sober,
Mm-hmm.
to love their husbands,
What?
to love their children.
Look at that, man.
It's like it. To love their husbands.
Women have to be taught to love their husband and to love their children, man. It's not something that comes naturally. Something you have to be taught. Every woman claims they love their husband, meanwhile it's on child support. Every woman claims to love their children, meanwhile child services is full. Every woman claims to love their children, yet prison is full of niggas that say, oh man, my mom used to break my spirit, man. Mom used to beat me every time. My mom told me how look, I'm just like my ugly dad. I'm never going to amount to nothing. You need to be taught to love your children. That feeling you get is just an emotion. It don't mean nothing. We swear blind, well, I love my husband. Because why you put on lingerie and you have that sexual feeling. Let me tell you something, man. There's an old saying, it because what? Feelings change like the wind, man. And it's true. Emotions change like the wind. Thanks to the Christian church, we think that love is an emotion. It's not, man. Love is a duty, something that you must do. You think that, well, I love him and I get butterflies in my stomach, and when he comes home, I cook for him and da-da-da-da-da. That ain't love, man. Love is a duty, something that you must do. That's a duty. You know what love is? Love is, take away the niceness and the emotion. Love is something that you must get the doorbell, Kashaba. Love is something that you must do despite emotions. Like, have you seen a mother up at night time and she's tired and she's making a bottle for her child? That's love. Even though she wants to sleep, even though she's at work in the morning, even though she's tired, she's up making a bottle for her child. Slam on Christ. Why? Because she wants to? No, because it's a duty. That's love, man. Love is when your man is getting on your nerves and pissing you off, man. Love is when your man got another woman and you say, you know what? What he does with his woman, that's his business. It's my man nonetheless. I'm gonna mind my business. That's love, man. We've been told in the Christian church, love is a good part, man. Love is the whining and the dining. And then what happens when the man pisses you off? What did they call it, Alban? What did they call it, Habaniga? When you and your man are on bad terms? What did they call it in the world?
I mean, he said, what does the woman call you?
What does the world call it when a man and woman ain't going through good times, man? They ain't going on dates no more. They ain't going on honeymoons, man.
Falling out of love.
There you go, man. I've fallen out of love. So what they're saying is, as soon as things go bad, as soon as there's arguments, as soon as there's financial problems, I don't love it no more. Because to them, love is only the good things. Love is the roses, man. And love is the great sex and the lingerie and the dates and the dinner dates and be snapping and the vacations and be hugged up. As soon as things go bad, we out of love, falling out of love. That's not love, man. Love is a duty. Love is when you stick with that woman, even though times are hard, man. Love is when you stick with that man, even though times are hard, even though you find a number in his pocket, even though we got a different family, another family should say it's like, yeah, that is love, man. Just like a woman that loves their kid wakes up at night time to make the bottle. A woman that loves their kid comes out of work and misses a day's wage because the child's sick and the school called her. That's love. You need to be taught that, man. It's not no emotion. Because emotions change, man. Every man that's divorced, one time was what? Was in love. Every single man that you see that woman that you can't stand, that keys your car, you hate the bitch. Someone mentions your name, you go, I hate that bitch, man. You wish that the kid you got with her, you could give it to your good woman. But let me tell you something. That kid that you once upon a time you made that kid, you was in love. What happened? Your emotions changed, man. She got on your nerves, you know. It looks like what it used to be. Remember, you met her when she was young, you know, she's curvy now, 2 pitney in now, long breasts now, you know what I mean? She don't look as good. And why? We've been told that, well, you know, times change now, ditch her, get someone else. Oh, I don't get butterflies in my stomach no more, get someone else. And that's why there's single parent homes everywhere. We've been because the Bible says what? Love is a duty. When you lay down with a woman, it's a duty. When you got children, it's a duty. When you got brothers, you're a camp leader, you're an officer over certain men, you got a duty, man. We will all love to sleep and do the things that make us happy. We will all love to not come to class. That'll make me happy. Sleeping right now would make me happy, but I got a duty, man. Not feeding, not going to your slave and keeping lights on in your house, that'll make me happy. But you got a duty, man. And likewise, a woman got a duty to the man that she opened her legs to. A man got a duty to a woman that he lied down with. A woman and a man has duty to them kids that they made, man. But we've been told that, you don't get taught love. It's an emotion. Just go with your emotions, man. That's ridiculous, man. You cannot go with your emotions, man. Give me Jeremiah 17:9. You cannot follow your emotions, man. It's the emotions of a child molester that makes him molest children, man. It's the emotions of a murderer that makes him murder somebody every time they get him angry, man. It's a murder. It's the emotions of a rapist that sees a woman and goes, "Oh, look at her, man. I don't have to ask no consent." You can't do that, man. It's a duty. It's rules that you must follow. Alban just read where it says what? That you got to be taught to love your husbands. You got to be taught to love your daughters. You need to be taught to love your brothers, man. So like a get the mic right here. He ain't got to scream that much. No, swear.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse
9.
Verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
Read that again.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
The heart. If you look that word up in the Hebrew, it's your mind, man. Your mind is deceitful among all things. And this is how you know that it's talking about your mind. If I was to not get the definition, the context alone shows you it's talking about your mind.
Right.
Because your heart can't deceive you. Your heart is an organ that pumps blood. Your heart don't. When the Bible goes, Christ read their hearts. Man's thoughts ain't here. His thoughts is here. That's another topic. Your heart is your mind. And a man's mind is deceitful. You cannot follow your mind, man. You go to counsel, let a brother tell you what's right, man. Your mind will say, she got a man, but why? They don't get on. They don't get on, man. And she's telling me how she don't really like him again like one time. Your mind will tell you that, man. What would the rules say? Forget your mind. What would the rules say about a woman that got a man? And that's what you follow? The rules say she got a man, leave her alone. But your heart now, wow, it's a tricky one, you know, because they don't get on. Every time I come around, they're always arguing. And she told me she don't like you. That's your mind. Deceitful, deceive you, will lie to you. You tell you that, nah, I'm gonna do it, man. They don't get on that much. Every time you come around, they're always arguing. She done told you that she don't like him already. That is your heart, man. It's your heart. You been telling every man that takes crack knows it's wrong. He knows it's wrong, man. But why does he do it? Because his mind? Well, you know, no one's perfect. And this last time, like, you know, and I'll get rid of it one day. That's your mind, man. You know it's wrong. Every murderer knows it's wrong. But his mind tells him, yo, who are you talking to? Could never step on my shoes just a little while ago. That's his mind, man. And your mind is wicked. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Your mind is wicked, man. Do not. Your heart is the last thing that you want to be following. It's the last thing that you want to be following. Why? Because your heart wants what it wants, man. Your heart wants to have an orgasm. It wants to feel that sensation when you smoke weed. It feels beautiful. It wants that. It wants what it wants, man. You got to say, forget what I want. What does God want? Your mind is flesh. It's like an animal. Animals eat what they want. Animals don't read the ingredients. They go, there's dirt in there. I ain't reading that. I ain't eating that. Animals are naked. Animals don't put on clothes. And when you follow your mind, that's what you become. You become a dog, man. Dogs are naked. Dogs have sex with anything. Dogs eat anything in the bin. The Most High made you more than an animal. That's why he gave you the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Read that again, Baba Kushar.
If I could say real quick.
Go on.
What's mad about this is like you know, Bible says the heart is deceitful. But in the Christian church, they'll tell you things like follow your heart, or what do you feel about this, or what does your heart say about this, or you know, God knows my heart, as if filthy things that you come up with in your mind, like you want to lay with that woman who has a man, and your mind is telling you should do it. That Christian church is telling well, follow your heart. Well, now when your mind is a Christian, you're thinking, okay, well, what's in my heart or what's in my mind must be what God wants. Like that's the danger of Christianity, if I could say.
Now, what you said was key, man. Christianity clearly goes against the Bible. Clearly, the Bible's saying don't follow your heart, and Christians' number one line: follow your heart, man. Follow your heart. What makes you feel happy? Follow your heart, man. That is satanic right there, man. That is anti-Christ, anti-Bible right there. How much things have you ever? How much things ever popped into your mind before that you got to shake off? No, how many times you thinking, yo, what am I thinking? Right. I'm gonna tell the David. That's how you got. That's how you got to treat your mind. Your mind is disgusting. Whenever you get a bad thought in your mind, don't feel, oh my God, I'm evil. Oh my God, I'm horrible. Just say, you know, Satan. That's my mind. Oh, that's the flesh. The flesh does that. When the flesh is hungry, it thinks certain things. When the flesh is horny, scream French, it thinks certain things. When the flesh is angry, it thinks certain things. The amount of men I wanted to kill in my mind. The amount of people I wanted to harm in my mind. You got to shake it off. That's your mind. You can't follow that, man. How much women you had sex with, and you swore blind, now it's the right thing to do, it's the one. And as soon as you're done, you think, oh my God, what have I done? But guess what? You can thank your mind for that. That was your emotions for that. How much money in jail right now saying, oh my God, what was I thinking, man? Loads of them, they can thank their mind for that, man. How much people feeling down and took crack for the first time, now they're an addict, and they're thinking, damn, how did I get here, man? You know what they followed? They followed their mind, they followed their heart. You cannot follow your heart, man. You'll feel 1 minute one way, I feel another minute another way. That's why they say what? Whenever you're feeling some type of way, you want to say, sleep on it. And 9 times out of 10, you feel different. You cannot live life according to your mind. It's unbalanced, it's left, it's right, it's up, it's down, it's angry, it's sad, it's this is right, then that. Especially a woman, forget about it, man. Oh my gosh. How much women hate you today and love you tomorrow? I didn't mean that. You can't live your life according to that. You need to live your life according to something solid, man. That's the rules of the Bible. Right. It's solid. Black and white, no gray areas, man. Read on up.
Can't. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
Not only is it deceitful, it's wicked, man. Like I said, the things that pop in your mind is wicked. It wants what it wants, man. Come on.
Who can know it?
Who can what?
Who can know it?
Why does the Bible say that? Say, who could know it, man? Why does the Bible say that?
I say no one can.
Who would know it? Like, how can, like, I'm in love. This woman got a man, but I'm in love, man. My mind convinced me, yo, this is the right thing to do. Who could know it? The way it feels, and it's so convincing, and it's strong. Like, who has a feeling in their mind to go, like, how many people go, that's a Satan, man. Let me shake him off. Not many. Not many. How much people, man, if everyone felt that way, prison will be empty. If everyone felt that way, the AIDS world will be empty. The Bible says, who can know it? When that feeling comes upon you, it is strong, man. And guess when you find out, Satan? Guess when you find out? When you get them results back, man, from the doctor. When you're in handcuffs, man. When you're stuck to this woman, you got child support, man. When the man comes and kills you for having sex with this woman, that's when you know it, man. That's when you say, oh my God, I was deceived. No one knows it. Who can know it, man? Who can know it that you're angry over nothing and you're gonna go kill a man over nothing, over £10, but you could let it go, man. Just let it go and don't borrow him no money no more. You can say, you know what? Forget it, man. They're gonna laugh at me, but keep that £10, man. Come again. You'd never get £10 again. You would never get money again. Nah, man, your mind's to go kill him. Who disrespecting me? You know who I am? Now you're in jail, man. Who knows it? Keep it in. Anyone want what?
Come. Verse 10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways.
No sweat. Habani got to give me Galatians 5:16. Any questions? Okay, we'll get your questions.
Come on, sir. I do have a question if I could.
Okay, let me get this first. Please hold that one. Don't forget it. Hold it. Habani got to read this first, so we get into it.
Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. Verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Right. So the Bible goes, walk in the spirit. And if you walk in the spirit, you won't fulfill the lust of the flesh. Who wants to break that down? First of all, what is the spirit and what is the flesh? Go on with that,
the spirit is like walking in the spirit, like the spirit of the Lord, isn't it? You're walking in like what is the Lord's statute and commandments, like the spirit. Is that?
That's right. And if you walk in the spirit, you won't. What do you say? If you won't fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Yeah. So you're walking in the spirit, so then you won't sin, basically.
That's right. Christ said, "What the words I speak to you, they are truth and they are spirit." That's really what the spirit is. The spirit is what the Lord wants you to do. And what's the flesh? The opposite. The flesh is what you want to do. So if you follow what God wants you to do, then you won't do what you want to do. I mean, despite how much your flesh is saying smoke, man, you go, well, God said don't, so I'm not doing it. Go on, brother. Pass the mic.
I was going to question, would that,
give it that one.
You know, when you ask Christian people about the gospel, would that be what the gospel really is? What you just said?
No, according to the Bible, the gospel means good news or good tithing. The gospel, according to scripture, is that we're going to be saved. Israel's going to be saved. I don't know. Today, gospel means gospel music and banging tambourines. But according to the Bible, the gospel means good news or glad tidings. And the glad tidings that the Lord's come back to redeem Israel. That's the gospel, according to definition. Read that again, Baba Kushar.
Come on. Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
You go walk in the spirit, and you won't fulfill the lust of the flesh. So you do what the Most High tells you to do. Then you can't do what you want to do. You have to follow one. If you follow your flesh, then you can't follow the Lord. If you follow the Lord, you can't follow your flesh. Because the Lord's saying, what? Don't celebrate Christmas. But your flesh is saying, yeah, but the kids, man, and the Christmas tree and the big food that my grandma cooks, man. But the Lord's saying you can't do it. So therefore, you don't celebrate it. You don't do the things you want to do, but you do the things that God tells you to do. Keep it in.
Come on, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit.
You go, the flesh fights against the spirit. What you want to do is fighting against what God wants you to do. This is what Alban brought out earlier. The same precept saying that don't follow your mind, follow the Lord. Your mind is wicked. Don't follow what you want to do. This is a constant battle that every man goes through. As you step out your house, man, someone's telling you to do something contrary to what the Bible's saying. As you go to your slavery, as your kids go to school, as you take your kids to nursery for the first day, there's something telling your kids celebrate Christmas, do this, celebrate Easter, and you gotta say no because the Bible says otherwise. That's a constant battle with every man in the truth, man. Come on.
Come on, and the spirit against the flesh.
And the spirit against the flesh. Come on.
And these are contrary to one another.
And these are contrary to one another. What does that mean? They're contrary.
If I could say,
go on.
It means they oppose. They're against each other.
The opposite against each other in contrast. They're different. One is what the Lord wants you to do. The other one is what you want to do. And this is a constant battle with man. Constant, man. Today you die. Now, don't get me wrong. You be in the truth long enough. You know how to fight them. They become easier, but they never go away. Because why? You've been exposed to it. In the kingdom of heaven, we won't be exposed to it. We wouldn't know what it is to eat pork. Therefore, we ain't going to fight it. We don't know what it is to smoke weed. So therefore, we ain't going to fight it. There won't be coffee shops with weed around in Amsterdam for us to fight against. So it'll be much easier. We've been exposed to it. You ever when the Bible goes, Adam was exposed to what the tree of good and evil. That was Adam being exposed to stuff. And before he had no idea. Now Adam knows what it is to eat pork and celebrate Christmas and he's exposed to some information that he didn't have before he was naked. That's what we've been through in this earth. We've been exposed to stuff that now is hard for us to fight. But no sweat, man. Yeah, sure. Christ is making a new kingdom, man, where weed won't exist, crack won't exist, holes won't exist, man. We should make it easier for you brothers to fight, man. Right about now, we've been exposed to some stuff, and we just gotta fight it. We gotta endure and make the phone calls and call brothers and keep fighting, man. Come on.
In these countries, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
There you go. What's that? Bring that part down, about nigga, so that you cannot do the things that you would.
You can't do the things that your body wants to do. You have to do what God says.
There you go. You can't do the things. If you follow God, then you can't do the things that you would usually do. You can't do the things that you would usually do on a Saturday night. You can't have sex with the girls you would usually have sex with. You can't smoke. It's something you usually do. You can't celebrate Christmas like you usually do. When you follow the Lord, you can't do the things that you would do at one time. Come on.
Come. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
There you go. And if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law, man. What does that mean by under the law? So this is what that Christians love, man. If you're led by the Spirit, if you follow the Lord, you are not under the law. Go give it a shot.
You're not subject to the law.
There you go. You're not under, like when they say what you are under arrest. You're not under it. Like young people say, he got buried under the jail. To be under the law doesn't mean that you keep the law. It means to be under it means you're under the punishment of it. And look at that context. If you keep the law, then nobody will punish you, man. You get me? If you don't steal, then no man got to lock you up. If you don't murder, no one got to lock you up. You got to pay a man double. You got to be fined. If you follow the things, if you fight your flesh and keep the laws of God, then you're not under the law. You don't get punished, man. That's the context of it. Christians say you're not under the law, like, you know how you're under the blood of Christ? They say under the law means to keep it. It's not talking about that, man. It means you're not under the punishment. No man can harm you. No man can punish you. No man can say you're guilty of anything. No man can charge you by the law. Why? Because you keep it, man. That's what it's referring to. Rob, on your question?
Come on. So I was speaking with Officer Abani guy early on in the week, right? He asked me a question regarding like dreadlocks. Like, how would we show in the Bible the dreadlocks are against the Most High? And come on, sir.
Sorry, carry on. Sorry, I keep cutting people off.
No, I was going to say a few things I mentioned was how dreads are just generally not our custom. Like, you look into the history of it. I think it has like roots in ancient Egypt, kind of more recently in India. So it just goes to show how it's not our custom. We're told in the Bible not to follow after the ways of the heathen. And then, of course, in the Bible, you know, the I guess the most used thing for locks in the Bible is Samson. They use Samson to say that he had dreadlocks, but he had locks, which is something you can lock and unlock. More braids. But is there anything else in the Bible that would kind of go to show or go along with that dreads is not, you know, against the Most High or lawful?
You pretty much got them all, Alban. You get me the goddess Shiva, Shiva. So dreadlocks are unlawful in the Bible. Why? Because commandment number 1 says what? You cannot have no other gods before me. The East Indians got a god called Shiva, and Shiva had dreadlocks. And legend had it, Shiva created the whole earth with her dreadlocks. She rolled her dreadlocks out, and that's how the earth was created. East Indians believe that. East Indians want to be Shiva, they want to mimic Shiva, and they got dreadlocks. And then in like the 1800s, they went to Jamaica, and black people saw them with the dreads and go, yo, the dreads looks, you know what I mean? That's deep, man. And we saw them smoking ganja. Ganja is a Hindi word. It's like, we think ganja is ours. It's not even ours. They do that. They get something like this. And they put ganja in one end and they suck the smoke out the other end. And over time, because of Bob Marley got famous, and you know, a man called Leonard Howell made the Rasta movement, and that's who got Rastas today. So black people think that Rastafarianism is an African culture, it's Ethiopian. It's not, it's East Indian. There's nothing Ethiopian about Rastafarianism. If you get me that, get me Shiva, and get me the Indian priest as well, man, with dreadlocks. It was just like one of your uncles, man. Brother.
I got Shiva, or the auspicious one, also known as...
Not that. Just get me a picture of her, one of them animated pictures so they can see her dreads. It's like it. Pass to the mic, Uncle Shaf.
One of the East Indians sent to Jamaica to oversee some of the slaves.
Not overseas. So the East Indians were sent to Jamaica and the other islands too.
Yeah.
Reason being is slavery was abolished. And they didn't want to pay black people. Like, I ain't paying you. You're a nigga, man. How'd you slavery for 100 years? I ain't paying you now. It's abolished now. It's illegal. To make a man work for free is illegal. So the slave master didn't want to pay us no more. Also, the slave master messed up India. So they owed some contracts to the Indians. So they said, you know what? We'll send you to Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, and we'll pay you to cocaine. We'll pay you to, you know, because we don't want to pay these niggas, man. I ain't paying these, man. We're whipping them the whole life. Now I gotta give them hard money. I ain't paying them. And that's why they went to Jamaica. And it was the lowest, the scum Indians, man, the lowest ones. The tribe was called the Coolies, and they sent them out there. And now look, them same people are above us. Them same nobodies that was in feces, look at us like, look at them niggas, man. Yeah. And they're the Jamaican Indians. Look, that's Shiva right there. Zoom into that one again, Ralban.
This one here.
That's where the dreads come from. And that's how they serve their God. And black man, you don't know it. You think it's fashionable. You think it's a fashion. This way it comes from, man. This goddess or God, I don't know what it is. Some transvestite God. I don't know what it is, but that's what it is anyway. Also, give me give me the Hindu priest, man. There's the one underneath, the blue one right underneath.
Come on, give me some. Right here.
Come on, that don't look like the man outside the book is. That look like the man right outside the book. Get me the one beside him to the left with the head tie up.
Oh, this one?
No, the one to the other side.
That's like it.
You look at East Indian on the right, man. That look like one of the men in the bookies. Head tie up. That's where it comes from. Rather, get me one more. Get me the East Indian man is smoking weed for a pipe, man. You must can find that one. Trust me. There you go. Right there. See?
This one here.
Oh, get me the one with the head tie up. Like, oh, look at that, man. Ain't that your uncle with the turban? That's you think we smoking Snoop Dogg? You think we smoking is your culture? You think we smoking it's just our culture, man. It's black culture, man. Black man, we are righteous people, man. This is not what we do. This is what they do. They brought weed before they came to Jamaica. We wasn't smoking weed. We didn't know what weed was. We got chewing. It goes the ganja farmer. People say, oh, ganja. You know what people say? Oh, ganja is a word that Jamaicans use, man. No, it's not. Rabban, get me the definition of ganja, please. On the screen. Type in ganja etymology.
Come on. Let me see. Ganja.
Rabban to work today. You're gonna learn something today about the East Indians. So lucky Rabban, my bad.
No sweat, sir. You got ganja right here. It says early 19th century from Hindi, ganja.
From the Hindi, man. It's not an English word. It's not a word we made up. It's an Indian word called ganja. They got a river in their country called what? The River Ganges, man. That's where it comes from. Rabbi, I'll get you one more, let you go. Type in the word thug. Type in the thug, man. The definition of the word thug.
Thug definition. All right,
So everyone sees Tupac saying, yeah, the thugs, man. Thug this. And we think smoking weed's our culture. We think having dreads our culture. We think being a thug is our culture. This is East Indian culture, man. The first thugs was a group of men called the Thuggies, man. And when the white man went to India and colonized it, he used to bring like spices back and forth on boats to England. And these Thuggies used to rob him and kill him and rape and strangle. That's where it comes from. It don't come from us. It don't come from Tupac. Every minute, these thugs with their drill music. Listen, the word thug predates us, man. We're righteous people. Everything that we've learned comes from the other nations, man. They say the drive-by came from Cali. I beg to differ. I can watch a black and white movie right now with the old-fashioned car, and you got the mafia man sticking his Tommy gun out the window, man. That was before the 60s with Bloods and Crips. JF Kennedy's father was what? A bootlegger, man. That was a drug dealer of the time. Back then, the prohibition, alcohol was illegal, and they used to smuggle alcohol in long before black people was even free. It's lucky, brother. But pass it the mic, please.
They was doing it on horses, fam.
long before we robbed banks, who's robbing trains, man? Billy the Kid. Long before we came to. Listen, long before we came to England, have you not heard of the Cray Twins? Peaky Blinders. But we're the gangsters, man. We're the gangsters. The kids can't walk straight. Before when we was in the South, we didn't even make it to New York yet. And there's a movie called Gangs of New York with the Irishman. Not us. Come on, man. Go on, with
the Peaky Blinders, in that day, that was like knife crime, innit? When that
was Birmingham back then. They'll slice your face.
Yeah, it was all about knife crime.
And there was a gang. The government had to clamp down. The government. You see how now the government comes for you. They got CCTV cameras for you. More police for you. You're on the news. The Peaky Blinders, man. Long before we got here, and they made like England was so sweet till these migrants got here. See, these black people come with their gun crime and they come with their crime. Excuse me. I know history, man. Crime was here before black people got here. There you go. The brother goes to Chelsea smile. They'll put a credit card in your mouth, man. You give it the butterfly cut. Teddy bears are here long before we got here. And they make out, see, man, England was a nice place. We are stuck. Have you heard them talk about immigrants recently? I don't really care because they ain't talking about us, talking about the other nation. I don't give a damn. But they're talking about, because they're coming with their rapism and they're coming with their this and their crime. I'm like, what? What? Like, anybody will think that England was a nice, cushy place, and these are ruining it. Hey, this is history. Anyone ever watched the movie Oliver Twist? And you got Fagin talking about or two. It's a fiction movie, but he wrote a fiction movie about pickpockets and thieves, man. How was Charles Dickens get the concept about pickpockets and thieves unless they're already in the country? Don't blame black people. So sorry about that. Mic again.
And that's the one that play kids do in school every year.
See, and kids do that play in school every day in school. See, one of the famous songs of Oliver Twist. Anybody? You got to pick a pocket or two.
Got to pick a pocket or two. Come on.
So lucky. Go on, read that album, please.
Come on. So the definition of a thug got a violent, aggressive person, especially one who is a criminal, or the historical definition, a member of a group of.
So a thug today, in modern definition, is a man that attacked somebody or a criminal. That's where the word thug comes from. And that's what the word means. Let's see where the word comes from. Come on.
Historical, a member of a group or organization of robbers and assassins in India.
In India, man. In India, not in Brixton. You know what I mean? Not in Highfields or St. Anne's or Handsworth. In India, that's where it comes from. They were criminals before us, and now they come to our neighborhood, locking up the shops early, locking the shop. Can't trust them black people. You know they're crazy. You know, excuse me. I derive from prophets, man, and great men, and men that parted oceans and parted seas, man. This is your history. You come from criminals, not me. And now we're so low, they've come up now and look down at us like, look at them niggas, man. Look how disgusting they are, man. Excuse me, my foreparents weren't robbers, man. Your foreparents were. Your foreparents were robbers so much, they named a whole word after them. Modern definition has a whole word named after them. Come on.
Who waylaid and strangled their victims, usually travelers.
You do that again?
And so, who waylaid and strangled their victims, usually travelers.
Look at this. So it's a laying wait. It's a laying wait now. They see a merchant or something carrying silk or spice, whatever the case may be, and they will strangle them. Strangle them to death, man. But you know, the one black man with the zombie knife, you know, something's wrong with him, man. The Indian man look at us, oh yeah, don't marry their son, you know, they know they're trouble, you know. Excuse me, man. Meanwhile, his grandparents probably a thug. The real definition. Go back 2 generations, yeah, his granddad was a thug. If you go to his house, you see a picture on the mantle, who's that, Abdul? Oh, my great granddad, you know. Little do we know, his granddad one of these man strangling, man, for all we know. Excuse me. Go on, brother. Yeah, probably the one sent to Jamaica. Probably the one sent to the islands.
We said the lowest of the low, sent to the islands. Yeah, man.
Any more on that, Raban?
It just goes into the origin of the word. So it comes from in Sanskrit, it's Thagati. In Hindi, it's Thag. And in the early 19th century, the British got that word thag and then became the word thug.
There you go, man. People talk about, you know, these thugs and thug life. You know, thugs. Get on the back of that. Give me second Ezra 6 and 55. Lucky out cold, man.
Second Ezra's.
Oh. Anyone, when you get it, just read it. All right. No man.
Come.
Second Ezra 6 and 55.
You got the mic, yeah? You ain't got to scream it because you got the mic.
Second Ezra 6 and 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thy made
Go back 2 verses. So this is Ezra. For context sake, Ezra is speaking to the Lord, man. Ezra's like all of us. You've been in the truth long enough. One day you just fall down, man. You feel, Lord, man, why is it like this, man? Like you chose us to rule, man. Why, you know, so sometimes in the truth you're doing so good, man. You're doing life good. One day you see a brother get, you know, like the other day happened to me. I saw that brother get punched up in his face by the police, man. It broke my spirit, man. Next day I was fine, but it broke my spirit. Like, oh, I just can't wait, man. And Ezra was having one of them days, like, Lord, man, why did this nation rule over us, man? Why are we on the bottom, man? I thought he made that world for us. When's it gonna end? Ezra was having one of them moments. Come on.
Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 53. Upon the 6th day, they gave us commandments unto the earth, that before thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle.
Give me 65.
65, yeah?
Can't.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Right, so Ezra is saying, Lord, you made the world for our sakes. How did Ezra know the Lord made the earth for our sakes? He read the Bible. He's like, Lord, I read the Bible. I know about Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, how they got the covenant. I'm a descendant of them. You made the world for our sakes. You made the whole earth for us, man. What's going on? Why are we suffering? Why are we in the Babylon captivity and the East Indica? What's going on, man? Why are we suffering? Why are the police stopping frisking us? Lord, you made the earth for our sakes, man. When is this punishment going to end? Come on.
Verse 56. As for the other people which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
And Ezra saying, listen, Lord, you made the earth for our sakes. Lord, even in the Bible, in Isaiah, you said it. I'm quoting where you read. You said that these people are nothing. You said in Isaiah that these people are like spit that fall, like a drop that falls from a bucket. The spit that comes out of your mouth. So why are we still on the bottom? Ezra is asking these questions, he's feeling low, and he wants to know. Come
Another one can't. But like unto spittle.
There you go, quoting Isaiah. Come on.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
And the Lord, he said, listen, you've likened the abundance of them, not one and two of them, the bulk of them, to a drop that falleth from a vessel, from a drop of water, man. He says, so why are we still on the bottom if that's the case? Come on.
Come, verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens.
These what?
These heathens.
What heathens, Vidar? What heathens talking about?
Everyone around us, all these East Indians, Chinese.
The same heathen that are what though, in context?
These basically saying what these heathens basically what are ruling over us, isn't it?
What they say before that? So these heathen, what about these heathen?
Basically saying that these heathens are like
there you go, man. These heathen that are nothing.
Yeah, that are nothing.
These coolies that went to Jamaica, these thugs, these filthy, dreaded hair Indians, these oppressors that were criminals, these same heathen that are nobody, that are small, that come from caves, that was low-class workers, that was nobody, that went to Jamaica, the Irish that went to Jamaica because they were so poor, they had to be sold as servants to pay off their debt. These same heathen that are nothing, come on.
These heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing.
And these same heathen that's ever been reputed as nothing. Reputed means what? Reputation. They've always had a reputation as being nothing. Come on.
Have begun to be lords over us.
There you go, man. These same heathen, these same Indians that was nothing. Talk about, boy, I lock my shop up, you know. I lock up these black men. Are nothing, man. These same Africans that eat bush meat, man. We used to eat bush meat, man. Dance around a campfire. Look at us now and go, them Caribbeans don't go to university. Don't get yourself a Caribbean, man. They're no good, you know. They won't marry you, you know. These same heathen that eat bushmeat are lords over us now. Look at us like, you're nobody, man. The same oppressor that's known for murdering, you know, calls us murderers. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Imagine a man here took over a whole country. Took over not one, took over America, Australia, took over China, and made his own state, Hong Kong. Then went to, where else did he go? Where he took over the Fiji Islands and Puerto Rico. And he didn't do it the nice way. Did it by slaughtering. Look at you now and go, watch out for the black people, you know. Stop and frisk them because boy, we need more police. Can you believe that? This man, the biggest thief on the face of the earth, man. Biggest thief talking about, yeah, man, gotta watch out for these black people, man. There ain't no one a thief like him. Hey, I've never seen a man thief like him in my life. I've never, I can't get my head around. This man said Iran can't have weapons of nuclear warfare, but he got it himself. Can you believe that? It's like you going, yo, I got a gun in my house, you know. What, you can't have one though. And then make sure you don't have one. That's warfare. That is actual warfare. What up?
If I could say real quick.
Everywhere it is, you can have one, but you can't.
Why? Go around, boy.
Now, I was gonna say I seen a video like as you mentioned, he goes around stealing everything. There's like 195 countries in the world, right? I look up right now and I look up how many countries did Britain not colonize, and they said only 22. Boy. Only 22 out of those 195 countries.
It's mad. There's an old saying. It says what you're saying. The sun shall not set on the British Empire. You know what that means?
Yeah, so the sun shall not set on Britain.
What does that mean?
Put their hands on some point in the time.
No.
The sun's up where they hold.
There you go. So
always up where they
go around, give it a shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he wants to own the whole earth to the point where everywhere is the British colony. So the sun don't never set if you own the whole earth.
No, it's true because the sun don't set on the British Empire. Meaning what? Like if the sun's up in England, it's down in Africa. If it's up in Japan, it's down in India. He said he owns so much places that if the sun's down in England, it's on one of the sun's up on one of my other territories. So like wherever it's like the sun don't set on my empire. I got so much empires that if the sun's down on one, it's up on another one. That's the saying of him. That's the saying of this oppressor. And how did he get all these empires? By negotiating and the Christianity and teaching the will of Christ. And men say, oh, okay, that's deep, yeah, man. How do I join? Nah, man, by the sword. That's how we got it. That's how we got it, man. Go around, Alban.
if I could, sir, like it's so crazy how this oppressor works, because whenever he is violent or when he is, unaliving people in mass, it's always done in some weird, I guess the saying goes, history is written by the victors. Like it's always some big thing about justice or something about spreading the British way, or even how they'll twist it and say, well, we went over and we provided education to all these places, we built schools, and like the earth, that's what they'll say, like the earth is better for it, it's better for murder, it's better for going around unaliving damn near everybody and taking their land. You're asking them to thank you for it, because now you have education and you have better transport systems, and like it's crazy how he twists, and like he's the devil the Bible speaks of, sir. So like
devil, man. He said it. He's a devil, man. He's a devil. When he conquers a country, he discovers it. When you take over a country now, you're a tyrant. You put little wordplay. That's just the devil, man. It's horrible. Listen, you got Afghan kids that are fighting for the country because they love their country, man. When your kids fight for the country, they call it what? Patriotic.
Right.
When the African kids fight for their country, they're being groomed. And can you believe what the Africans are doing? They're getting young kids, right? And they're giving them guns to fight. And the public goes, wow, that's terrible, man. If that ain't the case. These are kids that just love their people, man. What they call patriotic. Now, I ain't in the war. Got nothing to do with me. But this is how they flip it. So you're watching the news thinking, the Iranian public's terrible, man. When they're not. These are kids that see what you're doing to them and don't like it, man. Right. And picking up an AK-47. That's all it is. You make out like, that's I don't want to stay too long on it because that's the oppressor, man. I can't deal. The devil the Bible speaks of. The Bible says what? It looks like a lamb or spake like a dragon. You get me that right, man. Let me move on, man. Or find out where it is. Get to one of the brothers, Bible Kushar.
Come on, sir. Is it hold on. Is it Revelations 13 and 11? He said he had two horns like a lamb. Come on.
That's the one. Go on. Who got that? Revelations? Where is it?
Go on. Revelations 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb.
Here you go. So you saw another beast coming out of the earth. This is the European Empire. When you go into it, we can do it another time. Or we can even do it now, whatever the case may be. And he had two horns like a lamb. Not two horns like a ram. Not two horns like a rhinoceros. Two horns like a lamb, letting you know how small and fragile and nice and cute it looks. Something you see and go, oh, that's nice. For anyone that don't know, lambs, you can kill them. Any other animal, you gotta chase around. Try to kill a pig. A pig be squealing and squeaking and running around the pen. It's like the Lord made a lamb to be killed, to be eaten. No wonder it's so delicious. Lamb chops. A lamb just call it over, man. Slit his throat. Easy, no kicking, no screaming. You know what I mean? For all you brothers that went to the lamb slaughter, you know what I'm talking about, man. And that's the oppressor. Sometimes it gets me. Sometimes I see Boris Johnson and Keir Starmer in their suit and tie, and I'm thinking, nah, man, these men can't be robbers, man. These men can't be. I see how dopey they are. I think, no, man, these men they got contracts to rob other countries. They can't be, man. You even get me? They're inviting immigrants over, thinking, oh, look at the good deeds they're doing, man. Look how nice they are. Look how, people say, look at the oppressor, man. Such a nice person with his Christianity and his pinstripe suit and his God's all loving and he loves all people. He looks like a lamb. Looks nice. Looks just like a lamb. You think he's a lamb, he's nice. He invites immigrants over. He's so loving and kind, ain't he? Come on, Alban.
Kind. And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Well, he spake as a dragon, man. Meaning what comes out of his mouth will kill you, man. The things he teaches will kill you, man. A dragon speaks fire. What comes out of this man's mouth will kill you. He looks good. He looks all good and nice, but listen, he will deport the Windrush. He looks so nice and so forth. He'll teach you Christianity, man. Teach that the angels are white, that God is white, Jesus is white. He looks so nice and cute, man. He will tell you our slaves in the past, man. We used to be wicked, but we're wicked no more. We changed. In fact, after looking into it, it wasn't even wicked. It wasn't even wicked. The white man used to say, I was wrong for that. He don't even say that no more. He goes, looking into it, we weren't actually wicked because it weren't for us. You wouldn't have the railroad system. You wouldn't have mathematics. You wouldn't have clothes on your back. Remember one time you said Lee say, yeah, that was then, you know. But my foreparents wasn't me. Now we don't even say that. I've seen it now. The new one is we weren't wicked. Some good things came out of slavery. That's the new one. You know what beats me? Black people hate slavery. Black people hate slavery. They hate slavery, man. But love Christianity. Christianity came from slavery. If you love slavery, you gotta hate Christianity too. No, I look at it right. I hate slavery. It's disgusting and racism and I hate all that stuff. But you gotta hate Christianity too. That came from slavery. You feel me? A woman can't say I was raped and it was awful, but through the rape though, I was blessed with Christianity. You'd be like, are you crazy? There ain't nothing good could come out of a rape. Likewise, black man, ain't nothing could come out of slavery. And Christianity came from slavery, man. Christianity came from slavery. This man looks nice and calm and lovely, but this man steals oil from other countries, man. This man tells other countries that they can't have weapons of mass destruction. This man bombs them and puts tariffs on countries, man. That's the man you're dealing with. He's not a lamb, man. The Bible says to that man of sin be revealed. And that's what we're doing right now. That man of sin is being revealed. Why? Because everybody thinks he's a lamb. We are revealing that man that he's not so sweet, man. He ain't so sweet. He ain't so nice. So luck, yeah. Rabbi, you had a question? Another question? Was that it?
Nah, I was just gonna say, if I could, like as you were saying, like the new one, they don't even say, you know, it was wrong, or they don't even say it was, you know, well, you know, it was a terrible thing and a terrible time, and we know those the sins of our forefathers. They now saying, as you said, they're now saying it was a necessary step in world development. That's what they say now. It was a necessary step in world development. I mean, good night.
Can you imagine? It beats you, man. They're basically saying that, yeah, we know, 99 million of you man died, but it was a necessary step. Had to be done.
And if I could,
the devil, man. So okay, go ahead.
It's like they say world development as if well everybody benefits from it. You know what I'm saying? Like world development, we had to unalive all those people and sexually assault all those people and do all the vile things they did to us so the world could develop and so the world could benefit. I mean, I get diabolical. So that's like
it's lucky, bro. Let's say something.
Yeah. Is that like the scripture that says something about so his children don't cover this earth or something?
That's the one, yeah. So he goes prepare slaughter for his children, man. So they don't cover the earth no more, to see the earth no more. I'm paraphrasing. Yep. You have to, man. I know you love them and you want to marry them, but we have to get rid of them, man. So luck, yeah. Because they'll cover the earth and they'll spread their lies and spread. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves, man. The Bible goes, like it's the old Native American Indian saying. You heard it. You all heard it, innit? About the scorpion and the snake. No, the snake and the frog. You all heard it.
It sounds familiar. I don't know it, but it sounds.
So this is what they say. There's a frog and a snake, and the snake wanted to cross the river, and the snake said, to the frog, "Let me jump on your back, so I cross the river." I'm a correct, Rabban.
I believe it was a scorpion, sir.
Okay, scorpion and the frog, and the scorpion wanted to cross the river, and the frog said, "No, I'm not gonna get you on my back to cross the river. Why? Because you're gonna sting me, and we're both gonna drown." And he go, "I'm not gonna sting you, man." He go, "Why would I sting you? If I sting you, we both will drown." So the frog said, "Okay, cool, makes sense." Jumped on his back, stung him, both drowned. As they're drowning, he said, "Why do you do that for?" The scorpion said, "I'm a scorpion, man. It's what I do. I can't help myself." That's the oppressor. The oppressor can't help himself. He's gonna tell lies, he's gonna kill, he's gonna murder. He can't help himself. He must do it. Every country he goes to, he must kill the people there, man. He must take over, man. Every country he goes to, you think that, he can train and leave. He can't. He goes to America, meets with Native American Indians, and gives them smallpox in blankets. Has to rape their women, has to take over, has to take the whole land, has to do it. Goes to Australia, same thing, man. Goes to New Zealand, same thing. Goes to Hong Kong, same thing. Look at his history. He has to do it, man. He's a murderer by genetics, by blood. He can't help himself. Just like a scorpion has to sting. It's in his blood. It's something he will do. That's the oppressor we're dealing with, man. Get one scripture name, then we move on. Give me let me get it real quick.
So, like, if I could, real quick. In the previous verse we just read, right, Revelations 13:1, you said He mentions this beast, right? This other beast. You said this was the European Empire or like European empires?
It's a European or America, you know. If you want to go back over verses, I'll give some context to jog my memory. I'll let you know.
If I could I get a breakdown while we're here on the verse after?
The verse after that. Was it Revelation what 13?
13 and 12, sir. Khan.
All right, someone read that when you get the chance. I don't mind anybody.
Come on, Khan. I got it here, sir. Revelation 13 and verse 12. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
Okay, so what was the let me go back? What was the first beast now?
It was the beast came up with the earth as two.
Okay, yeah. It's America. It's America. So America is what the first beast was what Rome, and America is the extension of Rome. So America makes you serve the beast that was before him. America makes you serve Rome without even knowing it. Their buildings are built like what? The Colosseum. Their football stadiums are Colosseums, designed exactly the same way. The Roman numerals, the days of the week, the days of the month, the Monday, the Christmas worship, all that. He makes you worship the beast that was before him. The beast that was before him was Rome. Rome was wounded and revived itself and became America today. And America makes you serve Roman customs by celebrating Christmas, the Easter, everything. But obviously Roman in America, man. Oh man, the Colosseum, like football, the Roman numerals.
I mean, even if I could, sir, the days of the week, like Saturn and all.
There you go, Roman god Saturn, and then the Mars for March,
the Roman numerals.
The government similar to, and then I had it written down. Loads of similarities. If you give Brother Mike 1 second, Bob Kushar.
Wouldn't it be Roman Catholicism?
Roman Catholicism, give that hand as well. I can't forget that, man. Roman Catholicism, oh man, days of the week. The way how Rome lives anyway, the sexual deviancy, the swinging, the whole. He makes you serve the beast before him, which was Rome. The Empire of Rome, yeah. All America is Rome. You think that America is a new thing? It's not. Everything you see in America was done in Rome. The whole vibe was Rome. Keep it in.
If I could, sir, Slakia, would this also encompass the British Empire? Because even I guess America came out of the British Empire. Or would you say more America?
It's America for what I know. Now you can't. Scriptures are manifold, and if you can make it work, then to Wab. But for myself, I'd stick with America until I get clarification. But England is America. America came out of England anyway. But I know America push the Roman thing more than England do. That's why it's spoken of in the Bible, and England ain't. Because that's why America's big and it's called Babylon, whereas England ain't. Even though it was founded from England, America do it bigger than England. Yeah, Babylon the Great. America do oppression more than England. Kill black people more than England. Oppress more than England now anyway in current times. Go on, Radar.
I was just gonna say, because obviously Romans used to run England, because you have Roman roads and Roman Sodom. That's what I was gonna add.
That's why Christianity is in England today. Because the real people of England weren't Christian. The Jutes and the Angles, the Saxons, the pagans or Celtics. That were, the people that built Stonehenge, and the Romans came and given their Christianity. That's where you got the St. George's Cross from the Knights Templars and so forth. Give the mic.
Isn't England one of the overheads over these?
England is the 10 heads.
That's it.
And America's the horn. That's the night. The Bible's. I know the Bible's cold when it comes to analogies, But what happens? A horn comes out of a head. I lie, and a horn is more than a head. So the Bible says England is the head, America's the horn. Why? Because America came out of England. So that's the analogy it uses. So you got 10 heads and 7 horns. So there's 10 empires: France, Germany, Spain, and then there's empires that came out of the empires before it. And England was a head. America was a horn that came out of that head, and that horn was wounded and came back to life and was called America. It became America. And in another context, they call it a beast. So it depends what chapter you read in. Carry on, Alban.
Kind of one cancer. And causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
There you go. Rome fell. Rome fell in 192 AD. Rome fell in 192 AD, man. and came back. That's what you call the Dark Ages. When Rome fell for 1,000 years, which is called the Dark Ages, and it came back as a miracle. That's the wound. That beast was wounded, man, and it healed himself. It came back to life, and that's when the white people started something called what? The Renaissance period, and it came back to life. And that's as America. Now America's great. Anything great is white. You know, all the pictures are white. Christ being white, angels white, God white. That's the Renaissance period. Anything else?
If I could, sir, Slacky, real quick, because I'm just reading on and reading this part, right? And later on in verse 14, it says he deceived the earth by means of those miracles, like where it says he'll make fire come down from heaven, which represents, you know what I'm saying, the like the bombs he dropped on different countries, literally made fire come down from heaven. And then he says, which he had power to do so, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. That image to the beast, does that represent Caesar Borgia? Because even he was like Roman, and they have him in.
He was Roman. So they should make an image to the beast, make an image to Rome. And what's the image of Rome? What's the famous image, man? Caesar Borgia, man. He was a Roman, man. The second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome, Caesar. And guess what? They took that image all over the earth. The Spanish forget about it. And if any man wouldn't serve that image, they would kill him, man. You ever seen the famous picture of him? Give me the famous picture of Hathaway, Hattuey, Hathaway, man. And the priest is telling him, bow down. The priest, give me the image where they got the cross in front of him, forcing him to bow down to the image. This is what it means that anyone that wouldn't bow down to the image would die, man. So you think that Christianity is all loving, and you think that grandma got Christianity because, you know, Christians came to a country and said, excuse me, grandma, you want to be a Christian? Nah, man. This is how Christianity came to your neighborhood, man. This is how Christianity came to your people, man. If you're Hispanic, Mexican, Guatemalan, this is how you got Christianity. This is how you got Catholicism. Show me that image, Baba Kushar. So this is a brother called Hathaway. If you zoom in, that's him right there, man. Tied to a stake. And what's the man got in front of him? A cross, man. Got a cross next to him. And what they're saying to him, listen, you don't have to go for this pain, you know. Let me rewind. Good old Christians did this. Good old loving Sunday worship Christians did this to this man. They said to this man, listen, you got to die, you know. Torturing him to death, mind you. Saying Christians that you love so much. You say the ISUPK is wicked and we're horrible, can we shout? Christians did a lot more than shouting. Christians did way more than shouting. Torture the man to death and say, yo, accept this God, man. Accept him, man. Listen, we're about to burn you to death. We're about to light you on fire. I'm not sure if you know this yet, but to be burnt to death is that's a painful death, man. Could you imagine his skin melting? Melting. Oh, man, it must take at least half an hour to die, man. Oh, you see your hair and shit was melting. Damn. That's crazy, man. That is mad. And they lit this man on fire. And just told this man, listen, are you going to serve our God? This man went out like a G, man. You know what he said about Alban? You know the history of Alban?
He says, come on. I can try and get the quote as well, but he said he'd rather, you know, if the oppressor is where heaven is, then he'd rather burn in hell. So
you go, man. His brother, they tied him to the stake because they're going to burn you, you know. Are you sure you want to do this? He goes, oh, so if I become Christian, where do I go? You know, they said, you go to heaven. He said, so where do you go? Go heaven too. He said, fuck that, man. I'd rather go to hell then. I ain't going in the same place as you. Oh, man, that's cold. Hathewey.
Hathewey.
That man's cold, man. That's how I feel today, man. So luck, yeah. I can't go to no Christian church next to some Hamite, man. Come again? Oh, did they? Didn't even know. Go on, Ralph. You read that, Babakasha.
Come on. So he said, before being burned alive by the Spaniards, Chief Hathawey, or Hathaway of the island of Hispaniola, was asked if he wanted to accept Christianity and go to heaven. Hathaway asked if Spaniards go to heaven, to which the priest said that they do. Hathaway then stated that he'd rather go to hell, where he wouldn't see such cruel people.
Same. That's just like, that's beautiful, man. That is cool. You mean tell me I must become a Christian and go to the same heaven as the slave master? The slave master that was Christian, kicking up his foot, man, on the cotton field. Oh, pick that whipping, man. Go cut that cane. What are you doing? This ain't no holiday. Having a day off. And black men are swinging a machete, cutting cane in the hot sun. Do you know how hot Jamaica is? Without AC, cutting sugar cane. in the hot sun, you know. There's no HR, no days off, no break. And guess what? Tomorrow you do it again. And again, and again, and again. Some of you hate your jobs and you have a break. You have 2 days off, but you still can't stand that job. Where imagine having no break and no days off, cutting cane every single day, man. Until one day you can't pick cane no more because you're old. And you don't get no retirement. You don't get no redundancy. Same as it kills you, man. You're too expensive to live, man. I got to, I'm gonna feed you for, and you can't cut cane for me. It's too expensive, man. It kill you, man. You know how you will sell your car to we buy any car? You're gonna have a car. You're gonna pay tax for a car that ain't running. You're gonna pay road tax for a car to sit outside your house. Christians did it to black people. I can't go to heaven where they are, man. Fuck that. Excuse me. I love black people too much, man. I'm gonna sit down next to them. If they go to heaven, I can't go to where they go, man. I love black people too much. I can't do it, man. So lucky. Got a question in the class.
Come on. So, a question in the comments from Sister Azaria Renee Joseph. She says, "Does the ISUPK hold a particular wedding ceremony or tradition in the same way the Christians do?"
No, the answer is no. We don't do nothing the Christians do. So lucky, nothing.
That's right.
Now, sex in the Bible is marriage. That's marriage. Now, what's a wedding? A wedding is what? A party for the marriage. Like, for instance, we don't celebrate birthdays, but if you don't have a birthday party and your birthday comes up, it's still your birthday, lie.
Right.
It's still your birthday. Likewise, in the Bible, sex is marriage. You have sex with a woman, you are married to that woman. Now, you can have a party for it. You have a party, have some drinks, you know, invite everybody over, you know, let everyone know I'm married. But if you don't, you're still married nonetheless.
Right.
The wedding is just the ceremonial part, just the part, you know, everyone comes around and feasts and has a good day, and you know, everyone acknowledges your marriage. Christ went to a wedding, so we know weddings are in the Bible, but we don't do it how the Christian church do it. When you read, in fact, someone get me that in the Bible dictionary about sex being marriage. So like, where's my Bible dictionary? It's over there. Give me marriage in the Bible dictionary if you could, Radar. I'll tell you something else as well. Weddings today are not biblical. What do they say in weddings? Do you cherish this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, and for sickness and worse, and better for health? Do you know death to us part is nowhere in the Bible? Nowhere in the Bible. So where does that speech come from? Anyone know where it comes from? It comes from a book that you can find today in the British Museum, man. Right. A Christian book. It's nowhere in the Bible. The wedding ring is nowhere in the Bible. In fact, the wedding ring comes from Egypt. They believe that this ring, this finger, is attached to your heart, man, and it's attached to your emotions and attached to your love, and they'll put a ring on it, man. But it's nowhere in the Bible. So no, we don't have weddings like how Christians have it. Why? Because we follow the Bible, and Christians don't. That's the reason why. We don't have weddings like Christians have it. Why? Because they don't believe in the Bible. We do. That's the difference. Christ went to a wedding, and the wedding is a nice big party, man. But the real marriage is when a man lies down with a woman.
That's
right.
That
Marriage.
Get me marriage in the Bible dictionary. Go on.
Marriage is an intimate.
Get the mic.
Marriage is an intimate personal union to which a man and a woman consent.
Right. So marriage is a personal union in which a man and woman consent. It's consensual, not rape. Come on.
Consumed and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse.
And that's marriage, sexual intercourse. That's the only way two flesh can become one. When a man and woman lie down together, you are married to that woman. You made a decision for that woman to be your woman. Now, if you got a big mouth, tough, man. It's your woman now. It's like a child. You have a child. You can't take a child back. That child goes to jail. It's still your child, man. That child's bad in school. It's still your child, man. You got to work with him, man. That's your child. That's your bad breed child that you got to work with. And you got a man that don't have a job. That's your man. You got to work with him. You got a woman. She put on some size over the time. That's your woman, man. You got to work with it, man. Sit down with her, speak to her. You know, I don't know what you got to do. Talk about losing weight or whatever, or you know, work it out. Get some sexy wear, whatever. But you can't leave her, man. That is real marriage. When a man and woman have sex. Now, I know what you're thinking, but that's the Bible. You shouldn't read that in the Bible. White man wrote that. Give me Genesis 24:67. Habani God, if you could. $24.67.
Come on. Genesis chapter 24, verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
Right. So Isaac had a woman, and they brought her into his mother's tent. Now, what do adults do in a tent, man? We all adults here. They have sex in it. What else do they do in a tent? A man and woman in a tent. You know what they're doing in a tent, man? So Isaac took his soon-to-be wife into this tent alone. Come on.
And took Rebecca, and she became his wife.
And in that tent, she became his wife.
Right.
You know what happened in that tent? I mean, she weren't his wife before. When she went in that tent, she became his wife in the Bible, man. That's how a woman becomes your wife. Right, but what's the Hebrew word for wife?
The Hebrew word for wife would be ashath or ashar.
What does that mean?
It comes from the word woman.
And that's what it means, man. That's what the Bible's a black man's book, man. The translators put the word wife there so you can understand it. But in Hebrew, there's no such word called wife. The word is just woman.
Right.
Meaning what? Before he had sex with her, she was just a woman. When he had sex with her, she was his woman. He owns her now. A man possesses that woman. She's my woman now. And how black people talk. Yeah, I'm gonna call my girl right now. I'm gonna call my woman, man. The translators put wife in the Bible. Wife, they were Christian. So they put words in there so the modern English reader can understand today. But in Hebrew, that word wife ain't there. It's woman.
Right.
I mean, he found himself a woman, had sex with her, now she's my woman now. You know what I mean? This man, she's mine, she belongs to me now. She don't cook for anybody that cooks for me now. She don't answer to anybody, she answers to me now. That's how you make a woman become your woman, by having sex with her. You have sex with a woman, she's your woman now. No man can have sex with her but you. Sorry about Alba, I'll give some more work to do. Get me the origin of the wedding thing. The wedding ring. Cool.
Come on. The wedding ring.
Sorry, did I cut you off?
Nah, I said the wedding ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got it right here, sir. Come on. Let me show up on the screen. It says the wedding ring tradition originated with the ancient Egyptians over 5,000 years ago.
There you go, man. So no, the answer is we don't have weddings like the Christians. Why? Because wedding rings ain't in the Bible.
That's right.
The question was, do we have traditional weddings like Christians? And the answer is no, because Christians have wedding rings, and wedding rings ain't our culture, man. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your wife some jewelry. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing a ring, but the whole hold their hand and sliding the ring on this finger. Where does it come from, Alban?
It comes from ancient Egypt, and then later on, it says
ancient Egypt over 5,000 years ago. Come on.
It says who exchanged rings made from reeds or hemp as a symbol of eternal love and commitment, believing the fourth finger on the left hand held the vena amoris, the vein of love, directly connected to the heart.
There you go. Can you do that? When the Bible goes to heaving our vein, the vanity and stupid, this is what they believe, that this finger is connected to the heart, connected to all your emotions. That's the thing they believe in, man. Just like they believe in kissing a stone brings you good luck, and kissing a cross, and bowing down to a cross, and circling a stone. This is the thing they believe in. And the Lord said he didn't want us following this garbage, man. Okay. They believe that this ring, this finger here, this is a finger, man. Helps you pitch it up. That's what it does. There's no scientific proof. And these are one of the costs that they believed in, that it was connected to your, Anyway, one more thing, I'll let you go. Type in.
If I could just read on this little part at the end, sir.
Come on.
It says, this practice evolved with the Romans, who used more durable materials like iron and gold. And also,
Robin, this goes back to what you're saying, man. Goes right back to what you're saying. When it says what that America caused what you to serve the beast before him. Now it's American culture to get married. Where did they get that from? The Romans, man. Who got it from the Egyptians. When you're getting married, you're following the beast that was before him. That's where it comes from, Slacky, brother. Give me the mic, please.
So this would have been one of the main things. The Most I said, do not do the things that thou did when thou was in Egypt.
There you go, man. Yeah, so brother's right. When the Lord said, don't follow the Egyptians, don't do the things that you done in Egypt, this will be one of them, man. Getting down on one knee and sliding some ring on some girl's finger. And let me tell you something. Ain't nothing. The Egyptians don't have a pattern on jewelry. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your woman some jewelry. Ain't nothing wrong with getting her a ring. But I'm talking about in the sense of marriage and this custom here. It is pagan. It's not our culture. It's Egyptian culture. But getting your wife a ring, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Women love a little bling. They want to show the world off. Like we want to show the world they got a man that buys them jewelry. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But wedding rings are lawful. The Egyptian custom. Go on.
That's right. The practice evolved with Romans who used more durable materials like iron and gold, and also viewed the ring as a symbol of ownership and a binding contract. The symbol
there
of
you
a
go.
circle. It's like it.
So prior to that, they was using hemp and string. The Romans came and started using iron, and over time it became a big fat rock. And now it's a it's a ring that you paying off. You paying off for years and shit. The girl left you, you still paying the ring. The girl left you, you still paying off the ring.
Good night.
She like new man. You know what I mean? She's holding his hand, with your ring. Can you believe that? Scratch his back with your ring, Boy, you're making down payments. So lucky I want my ring back.
Right.
I don't care how bitter it sounds about my ring, man. My fucking ring back, man. So lucky. Give me one more thing, let you go. Give me Chat GPT. Put in Until Death Do Us Part. It should pop up on Chat GPT. It comes from a book called the Book of Common Prayer. That's where it comes from, not the Bible.
Hold on. Do us part. Part of traditional. The phrase is a traditional part of Christian wedding vows, meaning the marriage is intended to last for life until one partner dies. I'm gonna go into his history.
I got one here. Right. Type Until Death Do Us Part.
Okay.
I got an AI overview and then
Do Us Part.
There you go.
It says earliest use. The word traces back to the Book of Common Prayer, 1549.
Look at that, man. 1549. That is recent, man. You can find it comes from a Book of the Common Prayer, which you can find in England. You can find it today in the British Museum. That is recent, man. It's like just before slavery time. Recent. So how you think Abraham was getting married, man, and Adam was getting married, man? The Lord could not have sat Adam down and said, "Listen, do you take Eve to be a lawful wedded wife?"
Right.
If his book came out in 1549, Abraham did not sit down with Sarah, man, and say, "To death do us part, man." So for sickness, for health, and for better, for worse. But this book came out in 1549, man. Wedding vows don't exist. There is a vow that does exist, though. That's when you come in the truth, man, and make it oath. That vow you should honor. You got people taking oaths, talking about, I got an oath, man. I got a woman. Damn that, man.
Right.
Damn that, man. This is, this oath that you all break anyway. Come in the truth, man. Do your all black and really honor your oath, man. To serve the Lord. We ain't got to take no oath with your mouth, man. You have sex with a woman, you got a duty that you must fulfill, man. You got a real oath, not one that you make with your mouth that you all break anyway, man.
Right.
The woman got an oath not to leave you no matter how much you piss her off, man, and vice versa, man. That's the real oath, man. So, like, anything else?
Yeah, that's it on that, sir.
All right, no, so I didn't get to my topic, man. So, luck, yeah. Any more questions?
Can't answer.
Go on.
I got two questions. One for the dreads. Would twists? What would make them dreads?
Right. Twists are not dreads. Why? Twists are not locks. I'm saying that. Twists are not locks. Why are twists not locks? Give the mic.
Because you can untwist them.
That's why. Twists are not. What makes twists not locks is the fact that you can unlock them. You cannot unlock dreadlocks. You have to cut them. Like, for instance, you got a lock and it can unlock. So it's not a lock. It can unlock, can lock, can unlock. Now, if a lock's rusted and can't unlock, what do you do to that lock? You get bolt clippers and cut it, man. Likewise, you got dreadlocks. You want to get rid of it. You got to cut them. If you got twists, you want to get rid of it. What do? Comb it. That's the difference between twists and locks. That's your question.
Come on.
Braids are twists. You know, braids are twists. Twists use 2 strands. Braids use 3. But both twists and braids are the same thing. It just, for conversation's sake, we use 2 different words so people understand. But nonetheless, you twist hair together to make braids. You twist. Twist and braids are exactly the same thing. One use 2 strands, one use 3. But both of them we can unlock. Both of them are clean. Both of them we can unlock them, comb them, get water in it, make it nice and clean, and then lock it back again. Those are lawful. Go on.
And second question was, what would the law for duck be under in the dietary law?
For duck, give me Leviticus 11. It's under the swan part. the web feet part. Leviticus 11. You move Leviticus 11 and 1. I'll skip to the part.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among the beasts that are on earth.
Right. So we got beasts that we can eat. The Lord's giving us rules of things that we can eat and we can't eat. This is the whole chapter lets us know what we can eat and can't eat. Why? Because we was in Egypt for so long. So we picked up the ways of the heathens. We don't know. So the Lord said, right, I want you to do this. Moses, what's his name? Abraham didn't need this. Why? Because Abraham wasn't in slavery. Abraham, he had it passed down from his father, passed down to his father. We needed it. Why was in slavery so long? We didn't know what's right. Right, like right now, why do we have class? Our people don't know Christmas is wrong. Our people don't know eating pork's wrong. So we have class right now to let us know what is right, what's wrong, because our people been in slavery so long, we have no idea. And our people back then had no idea what was right and what was wrong. So the Lord told Moses what we can eat, what clothes we can wear, what days we can celebrate, who we can have sex with, who we can't have sex with. And that's where we are right now. Give me a, keep going.
Khan, whatsoever part of the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these that ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud.
Right, let's skip down to the birds. Give me verse 14. So the Lord told you what beast you can eat, what beast you can't eat. The requirements for a beast is just a four-legged animal. When you think of beast, I don't know, people think of monsters, I don't know why, but the definition of beast is just like a lion, dog, cat, bear, cat, yeah, the beast, the four-legged animals that are on the earth, and ones that chew the cud and are cloven-footed, they're clean. So that will mean what you can have: goat, cow, lamb, beef, all those things are clean. Go on. Cod is right. A lot of animals got like 6 stomachs. They chew grass, and if you think, I went farmers and youth, man, you hear it burp, you go, oof, the burp, and they regurgitate the grass. They chew it again, it goes into one stomach, burp it up to another stomach, till it goes to all 6. That chewy substance, that chewed up grass, that's called cod. That's called cod. It's like that mush, that chewed grass mixed with spit and nastiness. It's called cod.
I got up here on the screen, sir. As well. It says chewing cud or rumination is the process where ruminant animals like cows, sheep, and goats regurgitate partly digested food from their multi-chambered stomach to re-chew it in their mouths.
There you go. So they burp up, they regurgitate, they vomit it back up. And that substance, they chewed up grass with vomit and dirt. That is called cod. That's correct. If an animal don't chew cod, a lion don't chew cod. You know what a lion chews? It doesn't chew, it bites flesh. Boom, done. A bear bites flesh, eats fish. I think it eats fish. Bam, eats. You seen the best eat? Just grab a salmon, boom, put it in his mouth. He don't chew cod. That don't get vomited back up. It don't go into 6 different stomachs just one time. Those animals you can't eat, but the ones that chew the cod you can eat. That's what your goat, your lamb, ram, beef, and there's some animals that chew the cod, and they're still unclean. Why? Because they don't have a split hoof. They must have both. So you have the pig now that got a split hoof but don't chew the cod. Then you got a donkey that chews the cod but ain't got a split hoof. You got a camel chews the cod but don't have a split hoof. You got toes. You feel me? So you have to have the requirement is it must have both. Then it's clean. Thank God for that, because I had a Big Mac today. Woo, nigga, listen, man, you can't. Big Man don't play, You know, Albert and Habani God, man. Them man are some KFC lovers. I can't roll with them. You know what these man? You're like, nah, man. You got it's a McDonald's thing, man. It's a luck, yeah. These man are Benjamites, man. Eat a chicken. These man go for a whole bucket, man. I'm thinking, yo, are you not sick after chicken number 3? It's too much chicken, man. These man, Rob was like, nah, so it's a luck, yeah. Chicken. KFC never lets me down, never again.
Facts. That's facts.
Oh, it's a luck. You reckon? You ever have a whole bucket of dry chicken instead of squeeze a ketchup packet on it to make it work? I can't do it, man. It's too much for me. But hey, it's not a law. These men are KFC, man. But the animals I eat chew the cud. Okay, so luck, yeah. So all I can say.
I understand, sir. I understand.
No, so go to 14. Go to verse 14.
Khan, and the vulture and the kite after his kind.
Right. So these are the birds you can't eat. You can't eat the vulture after his kind. So what does that mean? You can't eat the vulture and you can't eat any kind of vulture. You feel me? So you can't eat a jankro or turkey vulture. And you can't. Robert, give me types of vultures, please, Bob Kashar.
Come on, sir.
Kevin's one too.
No, but it's like a bird.
A vulture is a bird that don't hunt like an eagle. He just waits around and see dead flesh and just scavenges off it. Yeah. Like the lion will kill an animal, and the what left the vultures will take. Isn't that amazing? The Lord made it work. The Lord got his own cleaning system. It's mad. So the lion will kill an animal, yeah. What he can't eat, the vultures will eat. The little pieces and whatnot. What they can't eat, the maggots will eat. And that's how life is clean, man. That's how you have no diseases. That's how life go back to normal. That's amazing, man. And give me some kinds of vultures.
Con, you got Flaky. You got the turkey vulture, black vulture, bearded vulture, Egyptian vulture, king vulture.
And which one? Robert, which one can you eat?
None of them.
Why can't you eat none of them?
Because you can't eat a vulture or its kind.
There you go, man. You can't eat the vulture or its kind. Any kind of vulture, not the turkey one, not the Egyptian one, not the black one, the whole kind you can't eat. Keep it in, Habaniga.
Khan, and the owl and the nighthawk and the cacao and the hawk after his kind.
There you go. You can't eat the hawk, the osprey. You can't eat the hawk or any hawk of its kind. You can't eat a raven or any raven of its kind. Letting you know, all these animals, you can't eat them or their kind. Come on.
Khan, and the little owl and the cormorant.
There you go. Owl, you can't eat the owl, all of its kind. You can't eat the hawk. You can't eat the ostrich, all of its kind. Come on.
And the swan and the pelican and the swan and the pelican.
You can't eat the swan or the pelican, man. All of their kind. What is a kind of swan? What is a kind of pelican? A duck. Listen, man. You find it. Where do you find the swans? In the park. Where do you find the ducks? In the said park, the same park. A duck is a kind of swan. Listen, one's bigger than the other, exactly the same. One's got a longer neck, same web feet. They're both on their breasts, swimming, paddling along. They all swim in a straight line. They both lay eggs. They both got the same beaks. One's bigger than the other. The pelican, same thing, exactly the same. Got the same kind of beak. All it is a kind of duck. That's where duck is in the scriptures, where you can't eat duck. It's the same kind as a pelican, same kind as a swan. Get me? One's smaller. Now you got a rat and a mouse. They're both rodents, both unclean. The Lord made kinds of creatures. That's why He's letting you know you can't eat this animal or its kind. Because man will say, a man will get technical. You know, niggas, man, get technical, man. I don't eat no rat. My man, the gerbil. You get me? So the Lord, you gotta make it plain as day, man. That you can't eat that or its kind. You feel me? Because someone gets smart, man. You know, the minute get smart in jail. Remember, a man in jail have sex with a man. Talk about no one never. He's a bitch. What? Or he put a wig on. You feel me? Or my rib, she put on a strap on and she pegged me, so that it's different. That's the shit man I'm talking about. That's what the Lord got to be clear. Because people would bend stuff up, man, and try to make it like, yeah, but I'm the giver. And what, you know, that nonsense there. People do it. It might sound crazy, but people do it. They do it. That's why the Lord said the raven after his kind, the swan, the pelican after his kind. You feel me?
If I could, sir.
Go on.
If I could get this up right quick as well. It said swans and ducks are closely related. They belong to the same biological family, the Anatidae. It also includes geese as well.
See, even geese as well. You know what I mean? All the goose you can have is grey goose, man. So luck, yeah. Remember grey goose used to slap back in the day? You don't buy it no more, man. It was strong, man, yo. The only goose like everyone, grey goose was like so rock at the time, and everyone was like, yo, everyone was rapping about grey goose. That's the only goose you can have, man. Grey goose, man. Geese, swan, duck, they're all from the same family. I don't even need the internet. I can look at them, look exactly. I swear they're all quack as well. They're all them quack, man. They're all the same. They all look the same. One's just white, one's just bigger, one got a large neck. Like dogs, for instance. The Bible goes, you can't eat dogs, man. Right. You don't say, well, the Great Dane's different, or the Chihuahua. It's all the same. Some of them are bigger in size, some of them are smaller in size, some of them got hair, some got short hair, some got long teeth, some are canine dogs, some are bully breeds, but they're all dogs, all after its kind. Man can tell like dogs, innit? But but yeah, you can't do it, man.
We got one last question.
One question, yeah. I didn't get to my topic, man. I meant to go to reincarnation, so luck, yeah. Ain't no sweat.
I think this is on the topic of reincarnation. It's lucky. We got sister Bathara Wana. She said in chapter 7, Wisdom of Solomon, was that Yahushai as Solomon? I'm not too sure what verse, but see if I can find.
What is it? 7 or what?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. Get it in. Bada boom, bada boom. I could read from chapter 7 and verse 1.
If you could, please.
It says, I myself also am a mortal man, like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth.
Yeah, this is King Solomon speaking, who we know is it's not a topic, but we know is Yahushai in the regeneration. And this is a famous scripture that the ISUPK used to cut the Immaculate Conception, man. King Solomon is saying that what? I am a man. I'm come from Adam, and I'm born like everybody else. Keep reading.
And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months.
There you go, man. That's science in the Bible. You know that in your mom's womb for 10 months. They say 9 months, but it's actually 10 months. That was in the Bible, man. Don't tell me the Bible's inaccurate. King Solomon said it back then, 10 months. Come on.
Being compacted in blood of the seed of man and the pleasure that came with sleep.
And he came from the pleasure that came with sleep. What's the pleasure that comes with sleep? Sex, man. He's not born from sex, like everybody else. Come on.
And when I was born, I drew in the common air and fell upon the earth, which is of like nature.
There you go. So when I was born, I fell on the earth. Why? Because back in them days, women would give birth on a stool with a hole in there. They would use gravity to put the baby down. Now they put it on your back. I don't know why. I'm not a doctor, but apparently it puts straight on your back. But back then they used gravity to get your baby out. That's why it said I fell upon the earth. Come on.
And the first voice which I uttered was crying.
There you go. As all others do, he came out crying, just like all babies do. Come on.
I was nursed in swaddling clothes, and that with cares.
There you go. It was nursed in swaddling clothes. Nursed means breastfed. Had swaddling clothes wrapped around it. It's like regular babies. Come on.
For there is no king that had any other beginning of birth.
There you go, man. There was no king that had any other birth, man. Let me ask you, ever dies. Christ king. So how was Christ born, man? King Solomon is telling you that no other king is born any other way but like this, man. Anytime your Christian pastor says Christ is king, man, but born of a virgin, but Solomon said there's no other king born like this, man. King Solomon is Yahushai. He's telling you, I'm born like everybody else. There's no king that's born any other way, man. All kings are born from what? The pleasure of sleep. They draw in the common air, they fall to the ground, they cry, wrapped in swaddling clothes. Swaddling means like tightly wrapped clothes, and are breastfed, man. That's what it means. Any last questions? About 5 minutes, or we can close that early if you want. Just keep reading then till we get to the end.
For all men have one entrance into life, and the like going out.
All men live, and all men die. All men have one way to come into the earth. No man has beamed down from heaven. Every man comes from the womb of a woman, man. Every man comes from a man's seed bag at one time, and every man dies. Every man passes away. No man gets taken to heaven, apart from Yahushai. But no man just beams up into heaven, man. Even Yahushai passed away, then took his body. So there's no other way out of this life but to come in through a womb and leave in the grave, man. Come on.
Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me.
There you go, man. And this King Solomon talking about how he got his wisdom. If you read the First Kings, King Solomon prayed. The Lord said, "What do you want?" King Solomon asked for wisdom, and the Lord said, "I like that, man. You didn't ask for the death of your enemies. You didn't ask for riches. You asked for wisdom so you can rule us." And the Lord said, "Because of that, I'm gonna give you the death of your enemies and wisdom." Come on.
And it's like I called upon God, and the spirit of wisdom came to me.
Come on.
I preferred her before scepters and thrones.
There you go.
And esteemed.
And this is it is a fake Israelite group that said, "Oh, the Holy Spirit is a woman." You heard that before? So the Holy Spirit is a woman because King Solomon says her. It's ridiculous, man. You heard it before. So the Holy Spirit's a woman. He said God has a wife, and his wife is the Holy Spirit. That's ridiculous, man. These men just don't understand English. But you know what personification is? Personification is when you give something, when you give a thing human characteristics, man. That's all it is. The Bible's written in poetry and metaphor, man. The description in the Bible, it goes, how having enlarged herself, it's had a woman with breasts and a womb. No, man. It's called personification. These men want to know that they want to be scholars in the Bible, don't even know basic English, man. When someone goes, the son has kissed me, the son don't have lips. You can't kiss you. It's called personification. Yeah, but give me that definition, please. Personification. Ridiculous. King Solomon said, I prayed for wisdom and she was given to me. And they say, see, King Solomon was given the Holy Spirit. See, the Holy Spirit's a female, man. And it's God's wife. It's a, go on.
Okay, it sounds like, I think I've heard someone like polite come up with some.
No, man, it's a fake Israelite group, man. And they believe that the Holy Spirit is a woman, man. People even call their cars she. They go, look at her, man. She's a beauty, ain't she? That's what it's just poetic talk, man. I don't know what to say. But carry on. Rob, if you could, last one.
Kind of the one can't say. Personification, the attribution of a personal nature or human characteristics to something non-human.
There you go, man. So when you give characteristics to something that's non-human, like you give human characteristics to something that's not human, you feel me? Like when the man goes, yo, the sun, I open the front door and the sun just box in my face, man. The sun don't have hands, man. I mean, it's cold outside, man. The cold just jumped on me. The sun beat it. That's all it is, man. The Bible, listen, the Holy Spirit, wisdom ain't the only thing called her in the Bible. Hell is also called her, man. Also called her. Slavery is also called her. I'll give up, man. Rabbi, man. I can't do this no more. So luck, yeah.
Good night.
Man, want to be a prophet, yeah. I studied the Bible. What you need to study is English. Just plain old English, man.
God.
Stop. No, don't punch above your weight, man. Man want to be the Moses. Just do English first. Solve English. I saw another one the other day. So yeah, man, because Christ is God with a God. Oh, what the scripture again? I can't even go there. But listen, English was what was tripping them up.
Right.
It was a comma there, and they weren't catching the comma, and they thought they had something, man. What was the scripture again? It said, oh man, it's about Yahushua, man. Yeah, that was it. It goes the Holy One of Israel and his God. That was it. It goes, blessed be Jacob, the Holy One of Israel and his God. So it sounds like Jacob, Christ, who's the Holy One of Israel, and his God, like the three gods. And what we're saying is, blessed is Jacob, the Holy One of Israel, who's the Most High, and his God, meaning, and is Jacob's God. You feel me? If I say, I'm your dad, and your guardian, I'm both, the comment was tripping them up, man. I couldn't believe it. The point I'm making is, some man just want to learn English, that's it. Learn English, leave the Bible to us, man. Just learn basic English. With that, I'm hand over to priest and prophet. Vidaya Allah with the announcements. Clap it up. Grab the mic as well, because I'll give you the mic.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3, verse 8 through to 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Masharah, 10% of every increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest funds, free will offerings for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation, is it this 21st of September?
21st September. Kawakaza, 21st September, the memorial of blowing of trumpets.
I'm talking about 21st.
21st, yeah. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the schools, start wearing all black. boots, shirts, headbands, scarves. With that, man of Israel, Imagine. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh
Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Rajimata. So give the sister. Okay, salute. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Rajimata. Dismiss.